Hello, everybody, and welcome to another video. Now, we have some pretty big Spider-Man 2 news today, but before we get started, be sure to like and subscribe, and here we go. Now, the first stuff is all coming from the creative director for Marvel's Spider-Man, Brian Inithar. Brian Inithar? I'm probably not saying that right, sorry. Now, this is a direct quote from Brian. Well, the good news is that from Spider Man 1 and the Miles game, we know people really like suits. So it's like, you have a lot of opinions on suits. Then it was, okay, we know we want to give some early unlocks to the suits. And then we were like, well, which ones are they? Well, we have two suits that at least have capes. Like, that's something we didn't do in both Spider Man 1 and Miles. Let's do it. So we actually have those two suits, one for Pete and one for Miles. But what's really cool is not being able to have those suits feature a cape and really seeing, especially when you're wingsuiting, it looks really cool. The web wings, being able to actually have color variants for each, and that's for the majority of our suits. We have these color variants now, which is new customization. So you actually get to unlock a suit, but then you also get the variants that we offer. So it's definitely to make sure we get into so it's definitely to make sure we go into things like photo mode and stuff like that. People are going to really have a lot of uniqueness too when they post stuff online. Now, we had already assumed some suits would have variants, but it seems like almost all of them will. Also, the way it's worded, it seems like when you unlock a suit, you will instantly get the variants as well. It was also confirmed that in addition to Queens, Brooklyn will also be included in the game, and you can even go to Coney Island in Brooklyn, and the map for this game is over 2 times the size as the other two games. Also, in the same interview, it was mentioned that KRAVEN was not always planned for the game. Now, we don't really know when he was added, but he may not be in this game that much depending on how long in development they added him. Though they could have also just added him to the story before even fully starting actual development on the game. Now, lastly, and some people are worried about this one because the ESRB rating has been released and the game is rated T, but it apparently has microtransactions. Now, the only reason that I'm even talking about this is, well, people are worried. They're adding they are worried they are adding full on microtransactions, but they add this for any game that has any sort of DLC. For example, the first Spider-Man game. This doesn't mean we are getting an Avengers like marketplace or anything. Now, this could be talking about DLC like the City That Never Sleeps DLC, but it's most likely that this is just talking about the deluxe edition upgrade, which you can buy if you get the standard version of the game. Now, that is all the news we have for today. Very short video. If you do enjoy, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.